Here in Germany, we pay a ton of taxes. Every one of us. But how much taxes are you really paying? This depends on two factors. First, your income. As we have the so-called tax fairness principle here in Germany, people with higher incomes have to pay a higher tax rate than people with a lower income. Check out our income tax in Germany video if you want to know more details, because today we'll focus on the second deciding factor, your tax class. What's a tax class? If you are employed here in Germany, you fall automatically into one of the 6 tax classes. And each of these tax classes is taxed differently. There's some good tax classes and there's some bad tax classes. Can you choose your tax class yourself?
No.
If that would be possible, everybody would just choose the best tax class, right? Now don't be sad if you have a bad tax class. Tax classes are only a preliminary assessment of the monthly taxes you have to pay on your payslip. Once you do your tax declaration, which you should do anyway, a person with tax class 1 and a person with tax class 3 will pay the same amount of taxes. So let's see how much taxes each tax class really has to pay. Tax class 1 is for unmarried, divorced and widowed people. A 30-year-old in Bavaria earning 3,000 euros a month with no kids and public health insurance would pay in tax class 1 exactly 394 euros, which equals a 13.1% tax rate. Tax class 2, which is for single parents, would pay 347 euros in taxes when earning 3,000 euros a month. So only an 11.6% tax rate compared to the 13.1% in tax class 1. Tax class 3 is even better, by a lot! 3,000 euros salary would result in 144 euros income tax. That is a 4.8% tax rate, which is insanely good. So good, in fact, that it makes me want to marry someone. The issue is that tax class 3 has to be combined with tax class 5, which would be 716 euros in income tax, or 23.8% of your salary. So if you are a married couple where one spouse has a comparatively high income and the other spouse has a relatively low income, it's best if you choose tax class 3 for the high earner and tax class 5 for the low earner. If you have a similar salary, you both can be tax class 4 and pay exactly like in tax class 1, 394 euros in income tax. And lastly, tax class 6, that is for bonuses or second jobs. This is the worst tax class with 25.1% of your salary. Check out the calculator in the description if you want to see how much taxes you are paying.